Welcome back.
Am I clapping? We all clap. Sorry.
No, it's just me that's clap, but that's perfect. That's a little blooper.
Good start.
Okay.
So, introduce the podcast for us.
Who do we have here?
Hi guys, I'm Nandi
Yeah.
from Tralee.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are you
I
really
love
from
I
Chile?
love that. I love even Sophie
Well,
said it. I'm from Chile.
Yeah.
Tralee.
Are you really though?
Yeah, you can say that. I'm from Tralee.
Interesting.
What else?
You don't look like you're from Chile.
What do Tralee people look
Yeah. What's happened to me?
You
What
know
do
how
Chile people look
everyone
like?
always says that. No, but where you
Yeah.
actually from?
Where you actually
Right.
from?
I am from South Africa.
Oh.
I came to Ireland 9 years ago. I
Damn.
don't have any Irish accents, to be fair.
Same.
I don't think I do.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's
Keep
cute.
it that way.
Yeah.
It's nice for you.
Yeah, do you know
I'm
what I
the
mean?
same. I've been here for like 17 years. So
You do have an accent. Sometimes I don't know what you're saying.
stop.
I'm actually being serious.
But I don't know if it's Irish
I
or
think it's just I talk fast.
sometimes you have a really
Maybe.
strong like Nigerian accent.
Yes, that is also the best thing. Nigeria to the world, eh?
What accent do I have?
You just have a white people accent, but it's not Irish. It's just you.
Neutral kind
Yeah,
of. Okay,
It's
okay,
just
okay.
you.
That's very true.
Foreigners
Yeah.
learning English, you know what I mean? But yeah, as you guys can see, or if you're not watching, whatever, we have Nandi here on the show. So thank you for coming.
Thank you for coming.
We really
No worries.
appreciate
We're
it.
gonna put you in the hot seat now.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, not we. Nicoletta's actually the bully of the show.
I'm not a
so-
bully. I just put people in the corner.
Yeah.
Corner. Okay.
She literally makes sure they're in between so they can't run away and they have to.
Sorry, I can't escape.
Yeah, but today I prepared for us a little would you rather game. So I have a couple of questions and I'm going to read them out loud and then we're going to discuss and debate and
Okay.
see what we would each choose.
Yeah, I haven't seen these questions either. So if they're bad, please.
Oh, yeah,
please.
judge me. Yeah, judge me. Yeah, of course.
Can we skip a question like pass?
Yeah.
I'd rather
just
not
like, yeah, I
say.
know.
I'm not answering that one.
My parents listen to this.
No, they're pretty PG.
Okay.
Okay, first question. Would you rather marry someone you love but they don't love you back? Or marry someone who loves you but you don't love them back?
Do they have a lot of money?
Oh my
Yeah,
days.
That's the first thing that's coming
That
to my
shit.
mind. Though.
Say it's average money.
That's
Okay.
a sticky one because you need love in the whole thing. Like if he doesn't love me, he's gonna go find someone he loves, and that's gonna hurt me. And
Yeah.
if I don't, that's the same thing with me too. So
Yeah.
that's a really sticky one.
I feel like they're like I feel like them loving you and you loving them, you not loving them
Loving-
back is the most logical answer. Due to the fact that, like, take for example, they can be really loving you, they're an amazing person. You're like, oh my god, I feel this love,
Yeah.
and like maybe they're like either a great mother or a great father or something like that, and you're like, this is good for me and my future kids if you want
And my
kids,
future-
right? Yeah, right. So you're
Think
like,
about yourself.
you know, so you're like, yeah, you'll do. Whereas if you love them and they don't love you back, that's just ew.
You're putting in extra effort.
Yeah, that's just a ew. I would
But
rather not have
From
that.
their perspective, they're the ones loving and not getting love back.
Back.
Yes,
But do they know that they're
they
not
don't,
loved back, or they
because-
think it's mutual?
Yeah.
exactly.
That's a
They're
sticky
living
one.
in a fantasy world. They think we love equally,
Yeah.
but in reality, I don't love you. But you are
Yeah.
giving me all the love, and I'm like,
You're getting all-
so.
I don't know which I would rather, but maybe them loving me, then I can learn to love them. Maybe,
That's
but
it,
like I
yeah.
wouldn't like make it obvious that I hate you. I don't like.
I don't like it that much, to be honest.
You're actually kind of annoying.
I'll work on it.
Yeah, it's
Try.
like-
Yeah.
Every single day, you're like, you again.
It's tough because I was thinking about this and I was thinking the same as you guys because I'm like, I like to think I'm a respectful person. And, you know, I try to like be loving even if it's not like love. But it's like, how long can you go on
Pretend.
for, you know?
Yeah.
I know 10 years is doing strong.
Oh
is
my
pretty
God. You're so funny.
I've been doing it for so long, guys. Like, look at me.
It's working.
You're so
Nah.
funny.
That one just depends on the situation. If there's other people involved, like if there's kids involved, then you
Yeah.
just stick with it
Yeah.
until they're old enough or whatever. But depends.
I think I would go the same, but it is like long term. How would it affect you? Like, what if you fall in love with someone else? And it's just
Yeah.
like, ugh.
Well, you just don't let that happen. Don't get involved with
Sir?
other people.
It's not
Simple.
possible.
It's so straightforward. Like, don't talk to other women, period.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so we're all on the same page for this one. Okay,
Yeah.
next question. Would you rather have your significant other catch you cheating on them or catch your significant other cheating on you?
I want to catch them.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to catch them too.
Yeah.
Okay.
God forbid it could ever be me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to catch them,
God.
and then God knows what happens after that.
Yeah,
Because it depends in what situation you catch them in as well. Like if you catch them butt naked, like going down.
Bam.
Yeah, what do you do if you catch your partner cheating?
Yeah, actually, yeah. Who you beating? The girl
Yeah,
or the guy?
what's your
The
reaction?
guy, because the
Okay.
girl, unless the girl knew about it, then I would try to beat them both. Like I'll call you guys, like, guys, there's someone we need to go shake up. But if you didn't know, I'm dealing with the guy because he knows he's in a situation with someone else.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so
Yeah.
I never get why people always
Attack.
go for the girl
Yeah.
or the guy.
Yeah.
If they don't know, they don't know.
What if it's a friend?
Hey, yo, say less. Like, imagine what's Nicoletta.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, no. You have a man's.
It's not do
And
that.
I find Nicole.
You find
I am
her.
beating Nicole,
Yeah.
not the guy, because
Yeah, That's
I've
fair.
known you longer.
It's
Yeah.
like, how could you? I
Yeah.
don't give a shit about this schmuck,
Fuck
but you let
him.
him ruin our friendship.
Exactly. Because, that's the friendship I'll be fighting for. I wouldn't care about the guy much, to be honest.
Yeah.
But, like, if it's a friend, that's, oh my God.
Pain.
And then you can come tell me so I can be mad as well. With
You know.
We'll tag team.
That's so painful. Like, I think you're right. You know, like a friendship kind of breakup is so deep because it's like
It is.
there's so much history. You know, you guys know each other so well, and he's just a random guy. You could just meet another random guy and fall in
Exactly.
love with. Like,
But finding a new
Exactly.
friend, finding a new friend is a whole long road on its own. Like,
yeah. Who are you beating up?
me.
Yeah.
Oh, like, I can't beat up anybody. Unfortunately for me, because one, I don't hit women. And so
Okay.
I never hit Nicoletta. And two, like, if I hit the guy, I'm killing him. Like,
Oh.
so, like,
That's fair.
like, without a
Body
doubt.
bag.
So I'm just like, get out of my house.
Yeah.
Oh, what are you? Get out of my house right now.
Yeah.
It's like, put on, no, you're not allowed to put on clothes. Get out of my house right
Just
now.
as you are.
As you are butt naked, get out of my house and let everyone know what you've done.
Damn.
Don't take no car keys. Walk to wherever the fuck you have to go. Get
my
the fuck out of
God.
my
And get
house.
out.
Even if he had his car there, I wouldn't let him take his car. What are you out of the fucking house? Get out. I'm not even letting you take your phones. Out of the house, butt naked,
Run.
to the
Oh
streets,
my
run
God.
to where you have to go. Fuck you guys.
I'd rather that punishment than like get my ass beat. So
Oh, true.
I'll just run. We were talking about this yesterday, about like reactions when you find your partner cheating. And like, you know, we know someone who's like very calm. They're very calm. And I feel like me as a woman, like I would cause damage to his stuff, to something.
100%. If he has a car, windows are getting broken.
Like,
If he has anything that is very valuable, it's getting smashed.
yeah.
But why?
What you mean?
Just
What
so
do the
you can
things do
start
to
paying
you?
for it to get it back.
Oh,
It's causing more damage to him because he cares
It
so
hurt
much
for you
about
to,
those.
it hurt for you to think about it.
What did the
Yeah.
things? What did the things do to you? Oh my car!
Things to do. It's just more things for you to like prepare or to
Yeah,
recover from.
that's just so painful.
More damage.
You can do bad damage to the mental health. You don't need to hurt yourself.
No,
No, it's not
listen.
enough. You
Name
can't
and
see
shame.
now.
You don't.
No, because if your partner cheated on you, they don't care. Like mentally,
respect
they're just
you.
scumbags. But if you hurt his stuff, his valuables,
That's where you get him.
I'm suing. Personally, if that was me, I'm suing for damages and wanting back for all my stuff.
You could try that, but if you know my net worth, then you know
I got none
you're
to give.
suing for nothing. You won't get your money.
Oh no, it's so painful.
Yeah. No, but I think I would choose the same. I would rather catch them cheating.
Imagine getting caught lacking.
Yeah.
God,
Can never be me.
gosh. Where do you start even explaining?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But also,
Yeah.
like, I think it's easier to, like, in that situation, you can just run away from the relationship and just leave him. Whereas,
Yeah.
like, if it's you, it's like, that's kind of messed up.
No,
You're staying with
if
him
you
and
actually-
cheating.
If you are caught
Yeah.
in the act, how do you react?
If I,
That's true.
that's a good
Like,
question.
how do you... Like, you can't say anything. You
I'm like,
can't.
But people always
argue.
try though. People always try. Like so, like clearly something goes on in your brain that you're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
You know. So like, how do you think you'd react to that scenario?
it's not what you think it is.
It's a mistake.
It's a misunderstanding.
I think I would humbly exit and not
Yeah.
say anything because I'll
Yeah.
be embarrassed.
Yeah.
I'll be ashamed. Like shit. So I'll just.
Which is
humbly
always the maddest
exit.
thing because you feel the shame after the fact.
Not during.
Not during. During it's great. And then you're like, oh shit, reality. Actually, I do have someone
That's
else in my life.
Oh god.
You know?
How'd you react?
I would hope I don't get assaulted right there and then because I know Nicola. I'd just be like, hold on. I'd be like, hold up a minute. It wasn't meant to happen like this. It's your fault. I'm
Change it
turning back on
around.
it. I'm like, this is all your fault, Nicola. I start crying. I'm like, this is all on you. How could you put me in this scenario?
You made me do this.
You.
Nah.
Played the victim like I'm the victim.
I'm the victim.
Oh, that's so messed up.
Oh man.
I love it. Okay, on to the next question. Would you rather date someone who's very attractive but has a terrible personality, or someone who is not physically attractive but has an amazing personality?
Easy. I'm already doing that.
The
Nicola has a terrible
question-
personality.
Shut up.
Wait. He has an amazing personality, but he's not attractive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
Or
is
he's
the-
attractive and has a bad personality. But I assume the bad personality isn't. It's partially towards you, but mostly towards other people. Because you wouldn't stay
Ooh, I
really
get you.
otherwise. Like if they were really shit to you all the time,
Yeah.
you wouldn't stay. Like obviously,
No.
like they're still
Women
shit to
stay.
you. Yeah, I know, but it would be like a situation where they're still shit to you,
Yeah.
but not all the time. Enough
Yeah.
that they can
But why,
get
why
away with
should he
it.
be shit to me?
You know.
That's true.
Okay, then what do we just?
But no, let's take it as like they're not mean to you, but they're to other people.
Everyone else are shit.
Oh no,
Do you
because then however he acts, if I'm with him, they think we both act like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So whatever he does to other people,
Reflects
they'll
in-
automatically be like, oh yeah, she's the same as well.
Yeah.
So I think people need to be nice to people.
So you're
So which one are you
choosing
picking?
you're choosing the ugly guy. Hey.
She actually reevaluated
We'll
her choice
adopt
there.
kids. Yeah, I'll choose the ugly guy with the nice personality and we'll adopt kids.
That's
as
so
well.
funny.
It's like we can't make babies together. I'm sorry, the babies will suffer because
Like,
of you.
exactly. They'll have
Yeah.
the bad attitude and the bad. Nah.
Yeah.
So
I don't know.
we'll just,
How important is attractiveness to you?
like, you need to look nice. Like, we need to compliment each other when we're walking in the street. Not for people, but like, just
That's
for
a good way to look at it.
us.
Actually, I've never heard anyone say that. Like
Yeah,
complimenting
me too.
each other look-wise.
Yeah.
you know?
Because you don't want to be walking with someone that be like, oh, he's with her for something or she's with him for
Yeah.
Like
something.
that.
Because that's what people think. Not that you should live your life for people,
Yeah.
but if he has a bad personality, his attractiveness won't even come out because I'm like,
Yeah.
you're just ugly all
Yes,
the
I'll
way
be
through.
over it.
Yeah. To the core.
Yeah, no, me and Shallow, let me not lie. I'm picking the attractive person with a shit personality. Yeah.
We would
Very
try
easy.
to change them, to make them change their personality.
Have you changed? Have you changed?
Oh my god, this is so funny.
you
we'll
changed?
talk about this after.
I talk about him
No,
private.
but no, I don't know. Because I feel like if they're rude to everybody else, bad personality or whatever,
Yeah.
clearly I'm with them because I think not only are they attractive, there's obviously like when we're together, it's cool.
Right.
You know, the only annoying thing is I would have to explain her shitty personality to everyone else
Yeah.
in my life. It's like, oh yeah, she's sorry, she's just like this, you know, all the time.
But then people
But-
think you're making excuses
Eh,
for the
which
Yeah.
is true, and that's why you keep them away from your friends and family.
But I was
You make them
thinking
only see
that-
them once a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking that because you'd have to be so like sheltered, just the two of you, because like the second you bring them around your friends or family, like something starts, and that's so annoying to deal with.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it probably wouldn't last long, but at least I had a nice time.
Exactly.
Because at least I had an attractive person.
You know, that's all that matters.
Oh.
It's just on my list. I'm like, hey guys. Oh, but was your girlfriend this good looking? I don't think so. So
Like,
she was a piece of shit.
compare.
But at least she didn't look like a piece of shit.
Oh my god. Yeah, I think I would. I'm not picking your side. God. I would have to go with the less attractive but better personality.
But better, yeah.
No.
I think that would last longer. Cause
Losers.
you know, sometimes attractive people know they're attractive and they
Yeah.
know that they'll get that attention when they're outside. So that's just extra stress for you.
Yeah, it is.
So like,
That's true.
now I have to deal with that, and then he'll say you're being insecure, or
Mm-hmm.
like, I'll take the less attractive
The
guy.
whole lot. I mean, yeah, I'm doing that right now too. So, yeah.
Yeah, Nicoletta is doing that. She's like, oh my God, Farouk, stop. You're being so insecure right now. Just because men talk to me.
Oh my god. Do you guys think that in relationships in general, men shoot up so the women are more attractive in couples?
Absolutely.
You agree?
I truly believe that 100%. The fact that no one can ever change my mind.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
In majority of relationships, guys are always shooting up. It is so rare
Yeah.
to see a relationship where the guy is better looking than the girl. Like, think of how many
Yeah.
couples you've seen,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and think of how many couples of you always see girls better looking than the guy, and then compare that to the amount of times you've seen a guy better looking than the girl.
Yeah.
Super rare.
That's
super
That's
rare.
true.
The girl's always looking nicer.
Yeah.
But I think women have a lot more access to like looking prettier. Like women are in general are prettier, right?
Yes.
Yes, I do agree.
They have like longer
Men are
hair.
ugly.
No, don't get me wrong. Men
Got
are
a lot
attractive.
to
yeah.
work with.
That's it. Like
So-
we have makeup, we have hair, we have like
Boobs,
Yeah,
the balm.
Everything.
A lot to work with.
Men are just like, I'm here. I
Yeah.
exist.
With a good haircut
Yeah.
or well groomed.
Yeah, that is all you can do.
But that's such minimal work because I've seen, some of those transformation videos on TikTok. And once a guy, like, he's like looking all right. But then once he gets a haircut, it's like, wow, you look so much better. Like, all you needed was a haircut. So I feel like it's
Yeah.
pretty low
Yeah.
maintenance for
Haircuts
men.
changes
Low maintenance,
lives.
yeah, but like, if you're not blessed with like some kind of good defining features, you're just done for the rest of your life. There's nothing you can do.
But you can
There's
look
nothing
better.
do.
You
You
can,
can
enhance.
look better, but you still look like ass.
Oh
You're just
my
shiny
days.
ass.
Listen.
Oh my days.
Take that back.
Take that back right now.
Okay, on to the next question. Would you rather have a long distance relationship for a year or have a relationship with someone who lives nearby but is always very busy and has little time for you?
Oh, long distance
That's-
relationship.
Yeah, that's already a
Really.
long distance if he has no time for
No
me.
time for me.
Yeah.
Why do you not have
Like,
time
who
for me?
will I annoy during the day?
But then the long distance, like you'd worry about like what is he doing?
Mm-hmm.
Why hasn't he texted?
Mm-hmm.
Why hasn't he replied when you know he's off work or whatever? But I'll still do the long distance because then I know that I'm not seeing you. I'm not putting myself through stress of like, oh, is he coming? Is he not coming? I know you're far away.
Yeah.
That type of thing.
Yeah, no, I think long distance makes sense for me, honestly, because
Yeah.
1 year, not too bad. Like, you do that.
That's the thing. 1 year is okay. What if it was like 10 years?
10 years,
That's long.
that's just your homie from that you
That's
play video
just a
games
homie
with,
in
bro.
another
That's
country.
not a relationship. The fuck? The fuck? We just play online together. We don't know each
That's
other.
it.
I guess.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
fine.
Yeah, a year like I can deal with. But like what's the max you guys would do in a long distance? Like with your partner?
I think it all depends on how much I've seen them before that.
Before that, yeah.
Like, if I've had no, like, face-to-face meeting with them, like, I don't know how people do it. Like, they'll, like, do online relationships for, like, 3 years, and they finally see each other. I'm like, who the fuck? Are you dumb?
I don't really know you like that.
No.
That is a stranger to you. Oh, my God. Like,
That's-
you know? But if I've known you for years, or, like, we've been together for a few years, and then, or even a year or so, and then, like, we've been together, lived together, been happy, and like you had to move abroad for X amount of time, maybe 2 years, 3 years, because of
could
work,
work
and
with that.
I just couldn't go because of work as well. That makes sense. It's like we've already been together, but if
Yeah.
I've never been
met
with you,
why are you even saying it's a relationship? What
That's
if
not a
talking
relationship.
to-
Okay.
that's online chatting.
Yeah.
Like, because you don't know what they're
Interesting.
doing.
That
Like,
you don't know if it's
you know?
the person. What if it's
Like,
catfish?
Okay, how about this instance? So you know someone, right, and they have chatted with their partner now, right, online, and they've only like talked online but then met in person a couple of times, and then they like get married very quickly.
And then are they together then after that?
Not yet,
After
but
they-
working on
They
it.
need
After
to
they got
get
married.
to know
Yeah.
each
They
other
still were together.
first.
They're like gonna
Way
live
serious.
together soon.
waste you. It's the fuck you doing? Like
Okay.
at that stage, you might as well have already like moved in together.
Yeah.
Like if you guys have been in a long distance relationship and you've met online, met in person a few times, you know, and then whatever, at some point, like you need to go out of your way to be like, someone has to do something so we can be together. Like if it's like, let's say, I can understand if it's 1 year long distance, like you've never met each other, and then you meet each other after a year finally because you saved up or whatever. It's a situation allowed for it.
Yeah.
And then another year goes by and you meet up maybe like 2 more times or something like that, 3 times in total in 2 years, right? At that stage, something has to give, because you can't, like,
Yeah.
do you really care for this person if you're not willing to drop whatever
drop what
you
you're doing.
are doing or trying to move your situation so you
Sacrifice.
can sacrifice something? Like someone really has to sacrifice
Yeah.
something so you guys can be together. Or
Yeah.
you could both sacrifice, like you could both like leave your jobs to go somewhere else or
Yeah.
something, or go. But like if
Compromise.
neither of you are willing to ever do whatever to see each other, then do you really love each other? Like deep that, you know?
Yeah.
But then, like, getting married straight after when you've only met a few times, you don't know how this
No.
person sleeps.
Yeah.
Like, what if they
There's
sleep
so
with their
much.
eyes open?
What if
and
they kill people in their sleep?
Yeah, you need to get to know someone first and live with them for a little
Okay,
bit
so-
before
okay.
you get into the whole marriage thing.
So you think living together for a while is important before?
I think so, because you
marriage?
need to see if you can survive with this person, if you can live with them,
Yeah.
if you can tolerate their small annoying behaviors or
Tell me
whatever.
about it.
And everyone has them. Like everyone has them. You know.
Not me.
Like, like Farouk and I, you know, have been dating for a long time, but when we actually fully moved in together, and then you're kind of dealing with like you know, paying rent together, paying bills,
Yeah.
and these are kind of like sensitive topics that a lot of people don't talk about until you're put in the situation, and then it's like, how do you handle
How do
that? You
handle
know,
it? Yeah.
or like cleaning and cooking and spending money and stuff like that, and there's a lot to learn from living together.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
You're
so
not.
that's needed before you start
Yeah, before you
introducing
start.
families and involving other people.
Absolutely. Like some people, don't get me wrong, like are really lucky and they can like know each other for a week and fall in
Yeah.
love and be together forever, you know? But
And
let
it's
me
possible.
let me
It's
not
possible.
lie. You are the minority of people right there. That is like astronomically impossible
Yeah.
of a chance, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
You know, so but
But
most,
people think they're the minority.
Yeah, yeah.
And then after a year, they're like, oh,
they're like, oh,
Nah, I'm not built for this.
never mind.
I was just a dummy.
Literally. Okay. So, on to the next question. This is a little bit juicier. Oop. Okay. Would you rather date someone who's amazing in bed but has a terrible personality, or someone who's terrible in bed but has an amazing personality?
You have to enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
Like his
Like-
personality is
Okay.
out there.
The question is, this goes back to the whole like terrible personality. Is this
Yeah.
like they're a boring person, or is this like they're a rude person? You know?
What would we
They're,
say?
they're boring and good in bed.
Yeah, I think that makes more sense. That
Okay.
they're good in bed, but they're boring
But how
outside.
can they be good in bed if they're boring?
I think that's very possible.
Oh, it's possible.
It's very possible.
Yeah.
Like so, like they're boring outside, right? And everyone's like, "Oh, your partner is so boring." But you're like, and you're like, "Not in the bedroom," right? You know, something like that. Or they're the opposite, right? That they're boring in
Right.
bed, but everyone's like, "Oh my god, they're so fun." It's like not in the bedroom, you know, kind of thing.
I get you.
So I think that makes more sense. I would definitely pick the former of being a boring person outside.
But what if it's like terrible personality but rude and like...
See rude people.
But I feel like your relationship's just gonna break up either way.
Okay.
I think it's just
Like this person, are we in a relationship or we just like helping each other?
Let's go for relationship.
that's just long.
But then if
Yeah.
it's boring, then we'll constantly be in bed trying to fill the gaps of no conversation or
Okay.
whatever.
Yeah.
But then the other one with the good personality can teach each other things and like, oh, I like this. What do you like? What do you want to do?
That's what I was thinking.
Well, but the idea is like, no matter what you do, there's always gonna be shit though.
I don't like that mentality.
Because they're terrible. It's not that like they're not willing to learn. It's that they're terrible. So no matter what you try, they're
But
going
how
to
can
be
you be
shit.
terrible
Gonna
if
be
I'm
terrible.
telling you
If
what
I-
to
yeah.
do?
You say that, but a lot of women on the internet complaining about their partners
I
would
know.
disagree with you.
That's true.
I've been with him for 20 years, telling him what, and nothing has
And
changed.
nothing has changed.
Because they have to be willing. So,
Yes.
to
willing
learn.
help
And even if
you
they're
as
willing,
well.
sometimes they're just shit. They
That's
just don't know what
true.
to do. So,
But then maybe they just with the wrong person. Maybe they with the wrong sex as well.
Yeah.
So they
That's
need
true.
to find out
yeah.
why they are so terrible.
It's like, why are you so bad? Why are you so bad?
Yeah, but I feel like the option that you chose there with like, you know, good in bed with terrible personality, that's the case for a lot of couples, you know, and they're labeled very clearly as the toxic ones because they're just together, you know,
Because their sex is
yeah,
good.
that's it.
Everything else is shit.
But like they're just not compatible at all in any other sense of the word,
Realm,
really.
you know, possibility, like,
So
yeah.
I'll take the bad one. We'll teach. If not, I'll help myself.
I think
And
I would
then
choose the same.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And
I
then
would-
we'll work on it. If it's not working,
Yeah.
then we have to go our separate ways because you need
Yeah.
enjoyment.
I would
Need
choose the
pleasure.
same because I feel like women have been dealing with this for years, you know.
Yeah, it's
What's
nothing
new?
new for you guys. That's why I would definitely not choose that. Because I would
Like,
suck for me, bro.
Listen. And men are scary, okay? If their personality is bad, like I'm scared. Like
I'm
don't scream and shout at me or something. Like, don't do
That's
that.
true. It could choke you to death.
Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean?
Crazy people.
Okay. On to the next question. Would you rather be with someone who's financially stable and can provide a comfortable life for you, but you have no physical attraction to them? Or be with someone who's physically attractive but struggles financially and can't provide the same level of comfort and stability?
Wait a minute.
Nah, give me money.
That
Like
sounds
in
like
this
what
day
I've
and
already-
age, I'll take the comfort. I will learn to love you along the way.
Good answer.
Buy my love with your money.
Well, you see, that's it. I feel
like
like not to sound like, you know, sexy or anything. I feel like that's just kind of like what's already going on right now, you know? Like, I think a lot of women are
Yeah.
dealing with guys they don't really care about, but they have money, you know? They're
Oh,
like,
you
in this
said
day and
that.
age
You know,
with
like-
the cost of living and everything, and
Please,
can't find
Nandi,
jobs
speak.
anyway.
See, she's
Like,
being honest.
if you can help me financially, great. We will figure out the rest later because money is the most important thing. This
see,
days.
Nandi's being honest. All the other
Yeah.
women would have been like, no.
Listen,
Oh,
women are
give
fighting
me
for their
money.
lives, trying to prove otherwise, okay?
Yeah, you see,
Like-
it's so funny because those girls are really saying like, "Oh, like no, I want a man who cares." No, but but behind your friend's back, you're all going for the guy with money.
Yeah,
You're
your
all
kid
Yeah.
won't pay the rent. Your love
You know?
won't pay the rent.
And then, like
Like,
as a
no.
guy, obviously, I'll just pick the person who's attractive and I have to support because
Your face is not gonna pay the
So
rent.
anyway.
It won't put food on the table.
like
No.
I'm the guy, I'm the provider, so it's fine.
Yeah,
At least I have
actually-
a pretty girl that I'm providing for.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
You
talk a
know?
little bit about that. Let's talk about the kind I know this is such a rinse topic, but let's get your opinion out there about like traditional kind of relationships. What side are you on?
Like, what you mean? What side am I on now?
Are you for traditional relationships, like gender roles, or against?
Where like the man is the provider and provides
No.
the money.
We
or-
both need to be
Okay.
able to provide.
Okay.
Like, I'm not gonna be like a useless person. I'm like, oh, he's just gonna pay for everything. I need my independence. I need to stand on my own 2 feet, and we need to come together
Okay.
and provide together. We need to bring something together.
Yeah.
I can't just be useless. I can't move from my mother's house to your house. Like, everyone's taking care of me. When will I take care of
Give
me?
yourself. Yeah.
So we need to both. That whole thing, no, that's back in the past where the
Yeah.
woman had to stay at home and mind the kids and cook and clean. And nah, fuck that. We'll get a maid. We'll both go to work, and we'll
Okay.
both bring
Hey.
money.
And
to
how
the
about
house.
like in the home, like in terms of cooking and cleaning and stuff? Say you don't have the money for a maid yet, so
Okay.
how are you splitting the kind of?
We'll help each other.
Okay.
One day I cook, the next day you cook.
Okay.
One day I'll wake the kids up. The
Next day
following
you.
week it's your turn. We will help each other. Because it
Like
can't be
this.
all one-sided, like, oh, you're the woman. No, I did my 9 months. Do something else.
Did I not do enough?
Yeah. So we
like,
gotta help
you
each
do
other.
more work.
Yeah.
Was shitting on your child not enough?
Exactly. All the pain. No.
I
So-
agree. I'm gonna have to agree. I think I like the idea of traditional roles just because I think I like doing stuff around the house and taking care of the home. But I like when, Frigo always helps me,
Yeah,
so I don't
yeah.
feel like I'm doing everything alone. I'm getting the help, but I do like doing it. But I think that's just because what I like to do, not
You like
because
to do it.
it's like, oh, gender role. And if it comes to kids, then yeah, like helping
Gotta
with your
help
child.
each other.
Don't worry, don't
Exactly.
mostly be me. once again, we've gone over this. Like, I don't think people understand. I'm going to be the one taking care of those kids because Nicoletta needs her sleep.
I need my sleep. That is true. That is true. But when I'm awake.
Yeah.
You can
Even
do
then,
it.
you have low patience tolerance. Nicoletta's like, you were cute up until you started crying.
Start crying.
Here, take him.
It's like,
Take him.
here. So,
Yeah.
depending on how much the kid is a crier, is how much I'll be taking care of the
How much you be taking?
That's fair. That's fair. I do like the idea of him making more money though, and spoiling me more. But
Oh yeah, like we both need to bring money. If he's
Yeah.
bringing 50, I bring 20. At least I'm bringing something.
that's it.
Like it doesn't have to be, oh, I bring more money than you, or
Yeah,
you
yeah,
have
yeah, yeah.
less.
It's our money
It's
together.
our money.
Yeah.
Must be nice. I wish I was bringing it. They were bringing it.
Why is that?
Because I like to be taken care of.
I want to be taken care of.
You don't like my aesthetic. You don't like it today. Shut up. Okay. Next question. Would you rather be with someone who's very religious and wants to prioritize their faith, or be with someone who's very liberal and wants to prioritize their personal freedoms and values above all else?
No,
I'll take the second one because
Same.
the religion one, then you start making people want to believe what you believe, and
Okay.
then when they have a different opinion, you're like, no, this is how. No, like then you, if you have kids now, your kids have to be involved in your religion. You're not letting them learn things from their surroundings or whatever. They have to follow that. No, so I'll take the second one.
The liberal.
Yeah.
But I think from the question, I kind of read it as like they're prioritizing their faith by themselves, so they're not like imposing it on you.
that's
So
actually-
it's like,
All right.
you know, they're prioritizing either their freedom or their faith, but they're not coming at you with it,
Okay,
if that makes
interesting.
sense.
Or if they're not coming at me with it, then fine. If it's just them doing what they do, then that's fine.
Yeah.
And don't try to make me join you if I don't
Yeah.
feel the
Exactly.
same, or I don't agree with whatever they're teaching you. Or if it's just on yourself or for yourself, great, it's fine.
Yeah.
You can do that.
I guess also for me, even if it's for themselves, it depends on what religion they are. Because if they're the same religion as me, I can just imagine that I'm gonna be the one that it's my dad's gonna laugh, but I can just essentially imagine them being like my dad, where like everything because they're the same religion as me, they give out to me. It's like this: oh, you didn't wake up this morning to pray your fajr, you slept in, and I'm like, I'm not trying to hear that every day, but like I had to hear that from my dad all the time. I'm not
Yeah.
trying to hear that from you too.
Okay.
Like, and I do wake up for my fajr, by the way, Dad. Just so you know, I'm just saying the times I forget, like, or
Yeah.
I sleep, you know. But no, like, you know, kind of thing. So like, if they're like, but obviously, like, it depends. Like, it could be a good thing because then they could maybe help you strengthen your faith or whatever,
Yeah.
you know. But at the same time, I just don't like someone nagging me. Whereas a liberal person won't ever like be on my thing. But the thing is, like, if they're like liberal and they're on themselves, they might think it's stupid.
That you're religious.
That you're religious. Like,
You
like
know?
if I'm praying, they're like, so dumb.
Like,
What are you
Like,
doing?
Like, and
What are
then
you
I
praying
would
to?
hate that even more.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
it's like this.
it.
That's so stupid. I'm like, well, no, go fuck yourself. Like,
Yeah.
Like, because I don't come at you, so why are you coming at me? You know, kind
That's
of
it.
thing.
That was my
So,
first idea when I read the question. I was like, I believe in God,
Yeah.
and if my partner didn't, and they were trying to be like, oh, like this is stupid or whatever, I don't think I could live with that.
Yeah, it'd be annoying.
You know, I'd rather have the religious kind of person.
Yeah.
But like I said, I'm gonna take it as like they're doing it by themselves,
themselves.
not
Yeah.
to me.
If it's by themselves,
Yeah.
then probably just religious person because already religious, so it
Same.
makes life easier. Then you could talk about stuff like that. But also the liberal one is actually kind of nice because then you could talk about like opposing views. I don't know. I just toss a coin. I just toss a coin.
Yeah.
Whatever it is. It is.
I do find that maybe like I don't know, liberal people sometimes like question a lot of things, you know, it's like, oh, like, you know, patriarchy this or this that, and like
Yeah.
kind of constantly pointing out like this is toxic, and it's like
Yeah,
it's
that's
not
kinda
all
tiring.
like that, you
That's
know.
tiring.
Yeah,
If
it
the,
is tiring.
If the PC police was
That
the person beside you, it's like, stop.
I know. Okay, on to the last question of today. It's a bit of a long one, so
Oh,
Okay.
okay, would you rather be with someone who is very spontaneous and impulsive, always up for adventure and new experiences, but may not always prioritize your needs or feelings? Or be with someone who's very thoughtful and considerate, always putting your needs and feelings first, but may be less adventurous and more routine orientated?
I I take number 2.
Same. I
That's surprising. You'd pick that too.
I would have to, I definitely don't want someone like someone who just maintains an adventures, but they don't consider me as a person.
Yeah.
Like that's just a selfish person. Like you're not really like if you deep it, that's not really a relationship. That's like that's someone who is with you and they're like, hey, I want to do this, let's go do this. And then it's like, oh, you don't want to do it? I'm gonna go do it anyway.
Yeah.
You know, like whereas the other person, like, yeah, they might be in a routine or whatever, and but they consider you and they care for you. And obviously, like if you're like, hey, I would like to try this, they would, because they're a routine person, it's like, okay, we can't do it now, but let's work about when we do it. You know, I could not be the first. I'm surprised you think I could not be the first person. That'd be so annoying.
Are you?
I'll be the second because like I'm scared to do a lot of things. I wouldn't do a lot of things. Like
I was about to ask, are you an adventurous person?
No.
Okay.
Not really. Like I wouldn't do skydiving. I don't even like roller coasters. Like honestly, I went in South Africa in Gold Reef City. There was this roller coaster, an Anaconda. That thing took me. I was upside down. I came out of it. I was shaking. I was crying. And my little sisters were like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, "I'm never going back on." I didn't want to go on it to start with, but everyone's like, "Just try it. It's okay. It's not bad." I'm like, I don't like the feeling when I'm on a roller coaster and have no control of. Am I gonna fall? What is happening? So I don't like roller coasters. So I'll take the second person. Then that way we can both agree on what we're gonna do. Something on the ground. Okay. We are not going in the sky and falling off the sky. Yeah. And we're not going to go swim with sharks because that's just looking for trouble.
Yeah.
So we'll agree on something we'll both enjoy, and at least he'll be considerate. I'll be considerate as well.
Are you adventurous in like explorative sense, like traveling and experiencing new things?
Yes, I could do that. But then experiencing new things, new cultures, I like learning that. But when it comes to food, that's a problem.
That's another little...
Like I don't like trying new food. Like I don't eat a lot of things. I wouldn't try. I don't even want to try. So I can go to a country experience once there's something that I can eat, fine. If there isn't, look, I'm sure there's a McDonald's somewhere. We'll have some McDonald's fries. But you won't catch me eating snails.
You don't like snails?
I've never even tried them. I don't even want to try them.
Not the French way, the African way. Like the way Nigerians prepare snails, I like that.
No.
The French way? Oh, no.
Okay. What's the difference?
Maybe the way they cook it.
The way they cook it. Like we fry ours.
Yeah.
Like we fry our snails.
Crispy when you eat them.
Not crispy. It's more like I
know people hate
chewy.
They're chewy. They're chewy.
They're more like when you fry it, it's chewy. Like but like I don't like. I think that's nice, obviously. But like some people don't like chewy. But the way the French do it, it's like slime.
It's the slime. So no, I'm not like I would go visit a country, see different cultures and stuff, but then when we have to sit down and look at the menu, I'm like, wait, do I
like this one?
How about you? What would you choose?
This was such a difficult question because I feel like I'm very like explorative person, and if someone that I'm with wouldn't want to like wake up at 4 a.m. to go see the sunrise or go see the sunset.
Hey,
like,
you mean right now?
Or like, or like just say right now I'm going to look up like a flight and like let's book it and go. And if they're not willing to do that and like be kind of like adventurous, I would really struggle. Especially like for food. I would try anything. Really? I'm like, just give it. Don't tell me what it is, maybe, but let me try it and then tell me. So I don't have a bias or something. I think I'm very like that, adventurous like that. And I feel like I struggle to not do stuff because I feel like I'm missing out. I'm like, but everyone's doing it and I'm not. I need to go do it and experience it. So I don't know.
So if everyone's jumping off a cliff, you jump off a cliff too?
I probably would.
Really?
Sheeple.
I am a sheep. I am.
Well, yeah, no, I don't think I could, honestly. Like, I think I'm an adventurous person and a spontaneous person. I think Nicole knows that well. But I couldn't be with someone who is so adventurous and spontaneous. Like, I feel like I'm adventurous and spontaneous, but I'm very concerned about what Nicoletta wants to do and what she can't do, right?
Yeah.
But so I could never be with someone who's not like that for me.
Yeah.
It's like, even though I would probably be down for everything they'd want to do, it's like, but I know they're doing it for themselves. Like, my problem is that I'm like, you're doing this for yourself and not for us.
Yeah.
You need to be
You know,
considerate.
and that's what my problem is, to be honest. That's
Okay.
where my issue
So you
lies.
you like someone who's like routine based.
I prefer someone who is routine based because they're more like if they're more considerate of my feelings, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but like,
Like you
Oh,
see, I would have chose the
understanding.
first person if
Yeah.
it wasn't for that core fact that you said they're not considerate of my
considerate.
considerate of my feelings.
interesting.
Because that just sounds to me like a selfish person, and I don't want to be with a
That's
selfish
true.
person.
But I'd rather just go and explore the world with someone who's like selfish, and then just be with someone else.
With someone else.
But that's just a waste of my time. I want to do with someone.
But
that
it's not
I
a waste of my
like.
time because no, I get what you're saying, but if it's like pick one or two, these are the only two people in the world, right? I'd rather just do that and then just settle down with the other one.
But you don't get the chance. You can't
do
live the
that.
life you want and then go to the guy afterwards like, okay, I'll have
I'm
you now.
ready
No,
to
you have
calm
to
down.
you have to either
Yeah.
be with a selfish person for the rest of your life or be with someone who cares about you for the rest of your
cares?
life.
But someone who's so routine based, like, oh my god, imagine they never wanted to travel. But
and
if-
then like I'll take pictures of you if you want to go skydiving or whatever. I'll be like, yeah, I'll be on the ground. I'll
Oh my God, you should
video
do
you or whatever. But like if he's not considerate, then it's like, oh, so if you don't want to do that, they go by themselves, or if push comes to shove, they'll save themselves over you.
Ooh, I
If
don't
they-
like that.
If they're
Selfish
like
person.
that.
Yeah,
I don't like that
couldn't-
one.
I don't like selfish
Okay,
people.
so let's take feelings out of it and say, would you rather an adventurous person or a routine based person?
Oh, adventurous person, obviously.
Okay, how about yourself?
I think routine.
Okay,
I'll take routine with a little bit of adventure.
okay.
But
Okay.
like if you're fully adventurous, like you're willing to try anything and everything, I'm not.
I am. I really do want to go skydiving.
Mm-mm.
And I also want to bungee jump. There's a lot of things I want to do.
Yeah.
To be honest, I'm kind of addicted to adrenaline,
Yeah.
which is problematic.
I was about to say you're a little bit, there's something wrong a little bit up here.
That's why I broke my tooth.
He was skateboarding down a hill and
And I
like
smacked my face against a wall.
Oh no.
you didn't have any like protection, like helmet.
No helmet.
gloves.
Ew.
What do you mean?
You
Ew.
need to have a helmet.
Then I
man.
have no adrenaline because then I know I'm
You
safe.
know you're safe.
That's not how this works.
Looks like ride or die, literally. Literally. God. But yeah, that's all the questions we had for today. Hope you guys had fun.
Yeah. Hope you
Jeez.
enjoyed. I hope you
Were
actually enjoyed the whole
realistic
experience.
questions.
Yeah, they're actually realistic questions.
Yeah.
Enjoyable questions. Good work, Nicoletta.
Thank you.
I was sweating.
I didn't come up with them myself.
I swear. I'm not, but
They're relevant.
no, thanks for coming on. It's always nice to
Yeah.
have people on.
No
you know.
worries.
So,
It's nice to be here.
Yeah. Any questions for us? Random.
What's your next adventure? Like, what's the next thing you do together that's like adventurous?
adventurous.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going on a trip. I wouldn't call that trip adventurous because we've been there before. But what is the next adventurous thing? I
Like,
wonder?
would you
That's-
go skydiving with him?
Yes,
Yeah.
she will.
I would
Yes.
have I would. I don't even
She doesn't
see,
have
the
a
thing
choice.
is, I don't even like the feeling of falling, but I would
Yeah.
just do it. Like I just do it.
Just,
She
oh.
doesn't
Just-
have a
Would you
choice.
guys go like swimming with sharks
God,
in
no.
a cage?
That's some
No,
Igbo people shit.
There's limits to
There's
these
limits.
things.
There,
like
there are levels to this shit.
if there's genuine
there is
danger-
adventure
Mm.
and things Igbo people want to do. I do adventure because like when they go, oh, swimming with sharks, going to a haunted house.
Oh,
None of that shit is real.
no.
I love horror movies. I don't want to be in a
In a
horror,
horror
movie. Like if it's like one of those like, the scary houses, yes, obviously. But like a house that's like literally like, oh yeah, apparently people have died here
Oh,
and there's
Jesus.
ghosts.
Nah.
Are you
No.
dumb?
No.
I have no interest in being anywhere near that place. I don't even care if it's real or not. No.
I don't want to be involved.
It's like, oh, let's go explore. No, explore your house.
That's right. Like,
That's
there's
it.
plenty of other places. All right. Well, like I said, thank you for coming on. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like,
Like.
subscribe, share.
The whole shebang.
Share.
All of it.
Follow. Like, why aren't you following?
Yeah.
Follow.
Hello.
Please. Thank you. And we'll see you next time.
Peace.
Peace.